Hey there, it's Travis Scott here. I want to welcome you to my blog, themagicofmakitup.net. In today's video post, I want to talk to women about how to get your ex-boyfriend back. Girls, there's a lot of ways techniques and strategies to get your guy to come back, but they all start with the same common theme, and that is you need to know and believe in your heart, no matter what everybody else is saying, you need to know and believe in your heart and your mind that you're going to get them back. It's just going to take a little bit of time. And then the next step is you want to remember that your actions right now are way more important than what your words are. If he's broken up with you, you probably are realizing that he doesn't want to listen to you right now. Whatever you're saying to him, it's blah, 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 like the old Charlie Brown, blah, blah, blah. Truly, that's the way guys think sometimes. And so what you say is not going to make any difference. So you want to be patient, and by being patient, you're going to show them that you're respecting their space. And you're not annoying them but with phone calls and emails and text messages. You're giving them some space. So that's a critical first step to take to get them back. So what you don't want to do right now is to bombard them with emails and voicemails and text messages. So just let it be for a little while. Accept your breakup. I don't mean accept it for good. I just mean accept it for right now. I know it's very, very hard, but it's really critical you give them some space right now. Guys tend to just shut down when they get emotional. They just don't want to deal with it. Now, not all guys, but most guys. So what you want to start doing is, after giving them a little bit of space, and there is a technique that I'll talk about in a later post about that where you just stop communication, literally just stop. You don't talk to them, email, text, nothing for 3 or 4 weeks, which kind of makes them scared because maybe they were used to you calling and emailing, and now you've stopped. But again, I'll talk about that in another post. But anyway, so try to give them their space. Now you're gonna be going crazy because you miss them, you love them, and you're lonely. So start a journal and pull out a piece of paper, a pad and pen, and just write out reasons why you think he may have left, or why you think your relationship ended. And I just mean anything, even if they're just harebrained reasons. Just write down different reasons, and then go back to the list and look at the list and see what you can change about yourself. Don't think you're going to change everything. You don't want to change you are you, and he needs to accept that. But there are always things that you can change about yourself to help accommodate the relationship in general. He's going to need to change too, but don't worry about that right now, okay? A lot of times guys will not want to like I said earlier, they're not going to want to talk to you. So what you can do is write out a letter. This is very therapeutic, actually. Write a letter, physically write it by hand, and then mail it through the mail. Kind of weird, but we don't do that anymore. But stick a stamp on it, mail in the mail. And then what these two things are going to do is that when you do get back together with him and talking with him, it's going to allow you to give you something to talk about. You're not going to just say you're going to change. You're going to have real reasons and things that you're going to do to change, and this is going to be important for him to be able to see. To know that your relationship is going to change, and it's going to help things. But when you finally do get to a point where you can talk with him, don't go in expecting to solve everything. If you do that, you're going to be disappointed. Go in there just with the intent that you're just going to listen to him without interrupting, without getting defensive. Women, generally, you're better than this than guys, but really look at what he is saying, what he means behind his words. Some other times guys they'll say something and don't really mean it, or they'll say something and they mean something different. But kind of look behind his words and really listen to him. Then just agree to work on your issues. Just don't, again, you're not going to solve everything, but if you can agree that these are some of your main issues and you want to work on them together, that's a huge step. And I know you can get there. I know you can. Most relationships can be salvaged. Lastly, is just take it slowly. It took a long time for your relationship to get where it is now. and you don't want it necessarily to go back to where it was, but you want it better. So just take it slowly and work on it together, and don't give up. Be persistent. Don't give up. You want to show them that you still are, that you care, and you want this to work out. So being persistent and not giving up is very critical. But you need to balance it without stalking and annoying him. Okay, that's about it for today. If you have any other questions, go visit my blog at themagicofmakingUp.net, and I will talk to you next time. Ciao.